I'd like to know when you got the notion to rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Don't tip the boat.
Ooh, speaking of rocking the boat, we are joined now by lifestyle expert Lena Almeida, who is willing to share what she is loving. And it's not just you that's loving this. Everybody should be loving this. Free cruises from Air Miles?
Well, you know.
Who knew?
I hope everyone will know by the end of this segment.
Because if you got a phone call saying you want a free cruise, you'd hang up. You'd think it was a scam.
Well, you know what? You know how much I love sharing deals and, juicy little tidbits of information. Everyone has to know about the Air Miles All Aboard Cruise. And just like you said, free, they're actually giving away 1,300 staterooms.
So that's really 2,600 people. Because
that's right.
That's
it's for you and a guest.
Right.
Right. Aboard the Crown Princess, which is sailing in November. And it's all to celebrate their 25th anniversary.
Amazing.
Yes. So here's the best part. There's no registering, no signing up. If you're using your Air Miles card, just as usual, between March 16th and April 6th, every mile collected at a participating partner location, whether it be a base mile or a bonus mile, is an entry into the contest.
So just go to the LCBO, buy a bottle of wine.
This is it. You could have been at Rona last week, handed over your Air Miles card, and
exactly.
boom, you may have already been entered to win a cruise vacation for two.
And this is why we need to tell people about this, because they wouldn't realize that they were entered.
Absolutely. And I think that especially when you receive amazing news, like you've won a cruise vacation, sometimes, your first reaction may be, is this real? And I'm just here to tell everyone, absolutely. It's the Air Miles All Aboard Cruise. And first and foremost, if you're listening right now saying, okay, give me more information, you can go to airmilescruise.ca and you're going to get all the information on the cruise.
Quickly, where is it going?
It is going, so it's going to be departing from Fort Lauderdale, and it's going to be going to Cozumel and the Princess Keys in the Bahamas.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the end of November, so right around that time when you're just ready to get away. So there's actually three ways to enter. So
Okay.
The first way, of course, is to just use your Air Miles card as you normally would. The second way to enter is if you have a valid Air Miles credit card as of March 16th, 2017, you've actually automatically received 5 entries into the contest. So amazing for all.
I didn't know. I mean, all this stuff is going on, and I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I'm just using it, and I've been using the perks that you tell me about more because
Amazing.
now everywhere I go, I think I'm frustrating people saying, "Do you take Air Miles perks?"
I love that.
There's no sign there, but you'd be
Right.
surprising the number of places that do.
Surprise and delight, my friend. Surprise
Yeah.
and delight.
Well, Kate, you might not be with us next November. You might have been entered, and
Right.
countless other people.
Well, 1,300.
Anybody listening to us
Absolutely.
could be one of those people that will get a phone call because they had no idea.
Crossing my fingers.
What
for
a nice
all of
Christmas
you.
present
Yes.
would that
okay,
be?
so let's talk again. So first, you can enter just by going ahead and using your Air Miles card.
right.
If you have an Air Miles credit card, you already have 5 entries. But here's another way to get 5 entries. If you visit learnapplyearn.com. All you're doing is visiting the site to learn more about Air Miles credit cards, and you will automatically then, if you put in your Air Miles card number, you'll receive 5 entries, and you don't actually have to apply for the Air Miles credit card to get those entries. You just have to visit the site, and that's learnapplyearn.com. So
Amazing.
5 entries there, 5 entries if you have an Air Miles credit card, and then, of course, I'm never going to discourage people to shop more. Anytime you're shopping now between now and April 6th, you're going to get an extra entry.
The beauty of this is they really have made it easy. So you don't
Absolutely.
have to go somewhere and
No.
you don't have to do anything special.
It's so easy because you don't have to register and sign up, but that then there's the caveat because we want everyone to know about it because there are people who are getting these entries and then they're just going to get a dream vacation just for being, part of the program.
Wouldn't you hate to be the person, and I've done it before, who said, yeah, this is another, scam, or it's not really a scam. Like they're usually, sharing places, accommodation, or
Right.
whatever it is.
No.
Buy this, go and sit through this really boring presentation, and then you can get it. And it isn't one of those.
Right.
So I think that's the key. It's like if you get this phone call, listen up, pay attention to this one if you are an Air Miles user.
100%. AirMilesCruise.ca.
Let's pretend that Kate and I will each win one.
Yes.
Because we both have Air Miles cards.
Right.
What do we have to? Let's prepare for the cruise.
Yes. So I have some great easy tips here if you're a first-time cruiser especially. So purchasing non-drowsy medication. You never know. Some people get seasickness. I've been on many cruises. They have great stabilizers. So I've never actually, been ill.
Anti-nausea medication.
Yeah,
you
just want to be. You want to be prepared. Invest in a bottle of wrinkle release spray. There are no irons or steamers on board a cruise ship because, space and fire hazard. So for formal nights to look your best, bring that wrinkle release spray. Pack a portable battery charger because the last thing you want to do is be poolside and then have to go back to your stateroom to charge your phone. Research the ports. There's a limited time at the ports and lots to do. So you want to make sure that, you can just make the most of your time, especially at the Princess Keys. And of course, before your trip, make reservations for dining or if you're registering the kids for the kids club or book your short tours because the most popular tours, of course, fill up quickly and choice dining times tend to go quickly as well. So a little bit of research and you'll be well on your way.
Well, Lena and Kate, we'll have a great time in November. I don't know who's going to cover us, but let's plan on it. If you think it will happen. Maybe.
I believe in the power of positive thinking. Good luck to everyone. AirMilesCruise.ca for all of the information and good luck to everyone.
Thanks, Lena, and we'll
you.
chat with you in a few weeks.
You bet.